Aloha, Medicare agents. It's Jason Blake. I'm the Medicare geek. I see so many agents just shooting from the hip, trying to do their sales. And I created this for new agents a few years ago. Eventually, it'll become second nature to you. But I put together the steps of what I call the perfect Medicare presentation. And I actually believe it's more thorough than what you see from the carriers themselves. I will do different videos on the specific steps of this, but these are the basics, and look for more details later on these. Step one is a meet and greet, light, professional. You don't need to be friends. This isn't, you're doing a legitimate service, so you don't need to butter them up and become their friend. You need to provide ethical service to them. After that, just how can I help? It's a broad question. It'll say, get them to talk about what's important to them, what's on their mind, and help them to frame it themselves so that then you can follow up with that. Needs analysis. Again, I'll talk more about this. I think it's, definitely a combination of their providers and their medications and what's important to them. I asked some other health-related questions, letting them know it's not about underwriting, to see if I believe they need to be more in a supplement or an advantage plan based on certain things, and I'll discuss that another day. I also get their permission and do a financial screening, both for extra help and any levels of Medicaid that they might qualify for. By this point, you're usually going to have an idea of what the direction, what product or products you need to point them toward. So this is probably going to include either a PDP or a Medicare Advantage plan. So take your scope of appointment. Might as well get it for all products. If you feel like the person needs it, if their mind will be helped by the kind of old-fashioned United Healthcare 2 ways to get Medicare chart, so they understand the difference between Advantage and supplement, you should do that. If, on the other hand, maybe they've been referred to by an Advantage plan member and they're interested in that to begin with, I say it's a fine line of presenting this, because you don't want to overwhelm someone mentally where they can't make a decision. You only want to include that if it's helpful for them. Make your product recommendations. You usually want to have it narrowed down between 1 and 3 things. Go through the summary benefits and the required documents like star ratings. This carrier sometimes have required steps, like if they're going on our PPO, we want you to show them our PPO video or whatever. You want to include any of those for compliance reasons. Once you're done, you want to see if they have any questions, not with a Z, just any questions. I have a step I call the anti-close. I don't think anybody wants to be closed with their health insurance. You don't want to box somebody in when it's their health insurance, for God's sake. So I'll talk to you more about that later. Take the application if they're ready. Talk about next steps. And you don't have to, but if there are other products you think they might be interested in, final expense, long-term care insurance, life insurance, you can tee those up and set up another time to talk about those. So again, look for more data on these specific steps in the days and weeks to come, but it's fine as a new agent or even an experienced agent who's not getting the success that you want to take this outline along so that you don't miss steps. Have a great day.